Choo-choo. Percy and the bandstand. Choo-choo to Percy. It was summertime on the island of Soto. Sir Topham was at Watertown with Miss Jenny and her machines. They were building a new bandstand. There was to be an open-air concert that evening. It was a special surprise for Lady Hat. She loved brass bands. All the engines were busy helping to make the day special. Choo-choo to Emily, choo-choo to James. Edward is bringing special parcels. Thomas is bringing the banners and bunting. And Percy was bringing the gravel for the ground. Thank you, Percy, said Jack. Right on time. Percy tried to shunt the freight cars into place, but the cars decided to be troublesome. Percy pushed and pushed, but the freight cars wouldn't budge. Percy knew that he had to do. He had to do as I say whistle. So Percy blew his whistle long and loud. The freight cars knew that when Percy blew his whistle, I had to do as I say whistle. He has to do it. He wanted. Percy was in charge. Soon, all the freight cars were in line. So Topham had bustled over to Percy. I hope I didn't blow my whistle too loudly.
Not at all.
Not at all, Percy. You showed you are in charge.
Percy was relieved.
Percy was relieved. Now I need you to collect Lady Hat and bring her to the surprise concert. We must be here at tea time, understand? Yes, sir. You must not tell her where she's going, or it will spoil the surprise. Don't worry, sir, I won't. Percy collected the passenger. He was very excited. He had to meet Lady Hat at Mayfield Station. It's a long way from Great Waterton.
At last,
Percy puffed into Mayfield Station. All aboard. Sir Topham took me on the special trip. Oh, that sounds lovely. First of all, I love to go to the duck pond. And Lady Hat climbed on board. Percy was worried. He was supposed to take Lady Hat to the bandstand. That was her special trip. Percy knew there wasn't time to visit the duck pond. He didn't dare tell Lady Hat. She thought she might be cross. So she puffed to the duck pond. Lady Hat stood by the duck pond. She was watching the ducks. They quacked and quacked. But Percy wanted them to be on their way. At last, Lady Hat was back on board. Next, I'd like to go to the windmill. Percy was very worried. He knew there wasn't time to go to the river. But she didn't feel brave enough to tell Lady Hat. So Percy puffed away. And they arrived at the windmill. Dusty Mill was there. Lady Hat was pleased. Hello, Dusty. How are you? We're going to be really late now, Percy huffed to himself. At last, Lady Hat finished talking to Dusty. Now, Percy, I'd like to see the bluebells in the woods. It will be the perfect end to my special trip. Percy was more worried than ever. Percy puffed to the woods. There were other puffs. He was getting later and later, and further from Lady Hat's surprise. Percy and Lady Hat arrived at the woods. Lady Hat wandered off to admire the bluebells. Percy waited and waited. Suddenly, Thomas puffed up to Percy.
Where have you been?
Where have you been, Percy?
Sir
Sir Topham had his cross. He doesn't want Lady Hat to be late. Percy didn't want Sir Topham Hat to be cross. He didn't want the surprise to be spoiled.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I will have her there on time. So Thomas puffed away. The patch onion quail bell. Percy couldn't see Lady Hat anywhere. Percy knew what she has to do. She has to use do as I say whistle. Percy blew his whistle long and loudly.
Lady Hat
came out of the woods.
Percy,
Percy, is something the matter?
I'm taking you to a surprise.
That's your special trip.
That's your special trip.
Oh, I
I
love surprises.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me?
Because
I thought you would be crying for me if I told you what to do. And now we might be late. We must hurry.
So Lady Hat
climbed quickly on board. And Percy raced away. Percy steamed back to Great Waterton as fast as he could. The band were warning at Jack and Alfie were very excited. Percy had arrived with Lady Hat on time. The band started to play. Lady Hat was delighted. Oh, what a lovely surprise. Thank you for bringing me here on time, Percy. And thank you, Percy, for keeping it a surprise. Percy was pleased. His do as I say whistle has saved the day. It had been really useful, and so had Percy.